I am 33 weeks and 2 days today, actually. I'm doing this on Tuesday instead of Wednesday for once. This week has actually gone by really smoothly so far, as far as not noticing it. Like, I just felt better overall this week. So I don't know why that is, but I am not complaining about it. I've been trying to keep my legs up as much as possible because of all the varicose veins on the back of my legs. So I've been trying to keep up as much as possible, and it seems like it's actually helping. So that's really good. And I've also, I bought a birthing ball last week. So I've been trying to use it, but I can't really use it when the kids are awake, because if the boys see it, they think it's like a huge soccer ball and they go up and kick it and move it, and they're trying to push me off of it because they're like, this is my big ball. So I can only mostly use that like at nighttime or during nap time. But I've been trying to use that more, and I've also just been trying to stretch in general. I used to be really flexible. Like, I was a dancer, a competitive dancer, and a dance teacher. So I was always like really in shape and fit, and I feel like I've really lost that. And I haven't even really been going on that many walks lately either, just because it's really tough to pull all three kids together and keep them happy for the length of time that I would like to take them on walks. So I feel like I've just really been out of shape. So this past week, maybe that's why I'm feeling so much better. I've been trying to stretch and use my birthing ball, and I'm going to try to start going on more walks, even though it's freezing. Well, I shouldn't say it's freezing, because here it's like mid-60s, but in other places I know it's like -degrees right now. But for us, it's really cold, especially at nighttime. So this week he's getting extremely big, which is like obvious, just because he's supposed to be getting big. But like, I can feel him on the inside of my ribs now. For the first time last night, I felt him on the inside of my ribs. So I know he's starting to get really big. And you know what? I have a feeling he's gonna be a really big boy. For my sake, I hope he's not like a 10-pounder. Lilia was born at 40 weeks exactly on her due date, and she was 7 pounds 6 ounces. And then the twins, of course, were born at 38.5 weeks, and Kyson was 6'9", Kaden was 5'11". So I'm good with like a good 7-pounder. Like, that would be good, but I have a feeling he's gonna be bigger than that. And I have a feeling I'm gonna go past my due date too. So I guess we'll see. But he often will like lay on my hip bone, like right on it. Like, it's a really weird feeling. He'll lay directly on it. I think it's like his shoulder, because he is still posterior, which means he's facing up. Every time my midwife goes to check to see what position he's in, she has a hard time finding exactly where he's at, because he's just like literally facing straight out. Like, he's looking, sorry, I have milk on my shirt, but like, if you look, he's literally looking at you right now, but upside down. That's really awkward. So anyway, he has the hiccups all the time, just constantly. And it's funny because a few weeks ago I was complaining about how, or not complaining, but I just noticed that he never had the hiccups, and now all of a sudden he just has them like at least 4 times a day, something like that. Also, I am weighing in at 161 now, so that puts me at, oh, I cannot do math. Pre-pregnancy, I was 135, so you do the math. This past weekend, I took my maternity pictures. One of my really good friends, Sarah, took them, and she did an amazing job. I'm so used to taking my own pictures, and if it's like pictures of me, then I'll just have my mom take them and like try to tell her what to do. So it was really nice, because her side job is like photography, and she just has like she just loves photography. Like, it's not like her like legit job, but she's really good at it. So she took my maternity pictures, and we got so many cute pictures. So if you have not seen that video, I'm going to put a link. I'll put a link right here so you can go watch that. And we got just a ton of good things. And I really wanted to get a lot of good poses and just lots of pictures, because like I said before, this is going to be my last pregnancy. So I just really want to like soak up everything and get everything that I can out of it. Another thing though, and I don't think I've actually mentioned this, for some reason it never made it to my list of things to talk about, but I have Braxton Hicks all the time. Like, all the time. Like, I have at least 20 Braxton Hicks a day, probably. Maybe not that much. Maybe more like 15. But most of the time it's at night, and they're not painful. They're not consistent. It doesn't worry me at all. It's just that you get the tightening feeling, and it's just annoying sometimes. So I get those all the time. All the time. Last night I had like an epiphany, and I was like, this kid is like coming. Like, he's gonna be born soon. And I started like semi freaking out, because we don't have anything set up. We don't even have a bassinet set up. Like, I want to get a crib. He probably won't sleep in it for a long time, but I like to set it up so it looks cute and it's there if you want to use it. Like, we don't have our swing set up. We don't even have a crib. We don't have a dresser. Like I said, we don't have the bassinet set up. We don't have the bouncer set up. I don't have a carrier yet. I don't have a car seat yet for him. So I kind of last night was like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm 33 weeks. That means I could technically go into labor, not that I think that I will, in 4 weeks. And so yeah, I started kind of freaking out last night, and I was like, I need to like go and just buy everything. I don't know why I haven't. I'm just so busy, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, I'm starting to realize that this is actually happening. I mentioned this before, but Drake and I were talking about having some kind of like small baby shower, and I got 1,000,002 suggestions to have what's called a baby sprinkle, and I think that is the cutest idea ever. And so basically what it is you just invite friends and family over, and it's like a baby shower, but you don't bring gifts. A lot of people will have like a diaper shower where they just bring diapers, but I don't even necessarily want people to bring anything at all. I put on the invitation if they want to bring things that we already have, like toys and clothes and all that stuff, so they could bring like diapers if they wanted to. But the whole reason I want to have one is just to kind of have a last get together of all my family and friends in honor of Landon before he's here, and just have like a fun time. So I think we're going to have a baby sprinkle on February 1st, which is coming up really fast. Also, I'm so freaking excited. The kids' sibling shirts for like after he's born, I'd love to take some kind of like sibling pictures of the 4 of them or the 6 of us or whatever we can get at the time. And I ordered some sibling shirts. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have an obsession with buying shirts, like personalized shirts for events. Like for birthdays, they always have like a personalized shirt that goes with the event, or like when the twins were born, Lilia had a big sister of twins shirt, which was actually sent to me. So I went in and I ordered them, and they came yesterday, and I am so excited. They are so cute. I will go ahead and show you guys actually really quick. My new obsession, and it's just the new trend lately, I guess, is the chevron print. I've been ordering like chevron blankets, and I'm just obsessed with that print right now. So of course I had to incorporate that into their shirts. So this is Lilia's shirt. It says Big Sis Lilia. It's just so sad seeing the words big brother next to the boys' names, because they're my little babies, but they're not gonna be my little babies anymore. So here's Kyson's, and here's Caden's. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about those. I posted this on Facebook, and 1,000,000 people asked me where I got them from. I get all of my shirts from Etsy, and I literally just typed in sibling shirts, and it came up. So I don't know like who it was really from. I mean, I could go back and check, but it was just from one of the shops on Etsy, and she did an amazing job. And also a lot of people asked why I didn't get Landon a shirt, and that is because he's gonna be so little itty bitty when they're taking pictures all together. I feel like it was kind of pointless to spend like $30 on a onesie for it to say anything. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and look for a shirt that's like that color or that color, one of the blues. Or not a shirt, but a onesie that matches, and just like incorporate it like that. So that's my thinking behind that. So I think that's pretty much all symptom-wise and event-wise that's happened this week. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my 33-week belly. All right, so let me take this off. Here is with the shirt on. I'm very bullet-like already. Front and the side. Front and the side. So yeah, I'm just getting huge. All right, looks like I'm measuring at 42.5 about. Hopefully I'm reading it right this week. I totally failed last week. Yeah, 42.5. So yeah, about 42.5. With Lilia's pregnancy, I went back and I watched those vlogs, and with Lilia's pregnancy, I was 31 3/4, and with the twins, I was just over 44. So it looks like I'm like kind of in the middle. So I think that's all I really have to update on. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram and Facebook for daily updates. I update on there way more than I update on here. So follow me on there, and let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will talk to you guys for week 34. Bye. I went and got tested, and I think it was for anemia. I am fully convinced that he was having a boxing match with my cervix. Pregnancy can trigger them. They started actually hurting. So that's why my belly button looks the way that it does. He is really, really just done being